Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Wednesday, August 24th. Tuesday we made new highs here in the NASDAQ market. The key is the way we did it. This is normally a very bearish type behavior. Right now I think this is what I call a neutral zone trade. I'm not looking for a dramatic move to the downside at all, but rather a sideways move in the NASDAQ market. Sideways is slightly higher depending on what Europe does. But let's move on. And let's take a look at the US dollar. And here we can see in the euro, as it gets stronger, the US dollar gets weaker. And as this currency gets weaker, the US dollar gets stronger. So what do we see here? Also, even though we have bearish action, I would look for some follow through to the downside, but I still think we have a neutral zone setup. The next 2 days are going to be important for us, but it's Friday's behavior that give us a clue to that longer term action. In the interest rate markets, well, they didn't do much and they shouldn't have. I think the 10-year notes is right on target. Unchanged type behavior, slightly higher, but it backed off. I'm looking for a down day today, though, in that market. Not a big move, but a down day. And in gold. Well, in gold, we traded above its bullish level. The magnitude change between the bearish and bullish level in that market, $700 a contract. Again, that's just a reference to give you a feel for what that magnitude of change represents. I don't look for a dramatic move up. I'm really kind of bearish on this market. But with the action that we've seen and the consistency of behavior, I am not looking for a big move to the downside. And in crude oil, we've gotten low enough because of some fundamentals, as I talked about in the advanced video, that implies a move to the upside. And if we're going to see it, it should happen in the next 2 days. I'm 50-50 on this. Structurally, this is a bullish move. This does imply a move to the upside. So we want to be sensitive to that kind of behavior. Now let's move on. And I think I told you about the magnitude change we had in the day before yesterday. The magnitude change from that bearish level to this bullish level is $5,200 a contract, and again that's just meant to give you a reference of what that size of move would represent. And in soybeans, I'm not looking for much. We weren't expecting much yesterday. It's inside the range of the previous day, right on target. I think it is the right behavior, and I'm looking for more of that type of action. Well, that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me, and I'm looking forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.